Hey, good evening. It's Red Pill 66, and it is Monday night. Monday night. And it's not Monday Night Football. It is Monday, 1/25, 2021. And I figured I'd come back on today. So I'm going to come over and say hello. And hello, how are you? So I am here because so much news has been going on for a while. I'm actually going to take my glasses off for a while because my eyes are tired. And I don't know if you heard the news today about some of our rhino Republicans, and I'm going to call them all rhinos now, want to do secret ballots for the hearing and the voting in the Senate for the impeachment of Donald Trump. Now, what a bunch of whiny scumbags. They're rhinos, and they all need to go. Now, I have a couple of calls out right now looking into, can this really go to the Senate? And according to Chucky Schumer, who has no humor, a bunch of supposed constitutional scholars said that they can't go on with this hearing. Well, these constitutional scholars are all left-leaning, which means they're not scholars. They're partisan hacks. He didn't give up the names of who these scholars are. I honestly don't believe that they can convict somebody and take them out of office. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. These scumbags. I just want to see if anything has come up, because I didn't have time to do a lot of prep today because I got stuck at work longer than I wanted to be there. What else? Any news we got here? I'm not sure what time this came in, but Google threatens to block its search engine in Australia if the government proceeds with a new code that would force it and Facebook to pay media companies for the right to use their contents routers. So, Australia, if the government proceeds with a new code that would force Facebook to pay the media companies for the right to use. Well, you know what? Maybe places should start charging them, because they charge everybody else for their services. Great. This was at 8:39 a.m. Governor DeSantis ordered back all of his troops, all his National Guard, and that's great. Okay, so apparently Trump is setting up an office, and I read it somewhere. What is this? A statement from the office of the former president Palm Beach, Florida. Today, the 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, formally opened an office of the former president. The office will be responsible for managing President Trump's correspondence, public statements, appearance, and official activities to advance the interests of the United States and to carry the agenda of the Trump administration through advocacy, organizing, and public activism. President Trump will always be and forever be a champion for the American people. That's awesome. And then Russ Vought, who led Donald Trump's Office of Management and Budget, plans to announce two pro-Trump organizations Tuesday, aiming to provide the ideological ammunition to sustain Trump's political movement after his departure from the White House. So I think at this point, Trump is not going to keep quiet. And hopefully he can fight back now and hold no prisoners. And this came out at 2:28 p.m. today, and like I said, I haven't had time to prep. Google workers reportedly forming a global union alliance called Alpha Global, with the goal of holding global and parent company Alphabet accountable, as the company is acting in a way nearly entirely unchecked by governments. Wow. I think a lot of people are going after Google. I really think so. Now, this is interesting. This is coming from the Toronto Sun. WHO advisor, COVID-19 pandemic likely started via lab leak. 1 year after the pandemic started, World Health Organization advisor Jamie Metzel wants China to come clean about the origins of COVID-19 virus. The Kansas City-born, New York-based Metzel, who served as deputy staff director of the Foreign Relations Committee under then-Senator Joe Biden, 2001 to 2003, and before that the National Security Council, 1997 to 99, and the State Department of 1999 to 2001, theorizes it most likely was an accidental leak from a lab in Wuhan. There is no irrefutable evidence, which Metzel, who was appointed to the WHO's Expert Advisory Committee on Human Genome Editing in 2019, and is also the author of The Hacking Darwin. There's just more evidence, and more evidence arrives. The case for accidental lab leak, in my view, increases. We caught up with Metzel down the line from San Miguel de Allende. I don't know if I said that right. That was a lie, and the Chinese government knew very early that it was a lie. And so, in the face of overwhelming evidence in May of last year, the Chinese government shifted its position. It may feel like a sci-fi to people, but that's happening in science. There's a field of study called gain of function research, which is highly controversial, in which some scientists amplify the virility of the viruses. We now know that the Wuhan Institute of Virology was involved in a gain of function research on bats and coronavirus. Now you can finish reading this article because I don't want to read the whole thing in a Toronto Sun. And this was today, January 23rd, 2021. So it was 2 days ago. But they're saying the wet market origin, they're calling lies. I don't believe anything that comes out of that stuff anyways. And I just got a message. Apparently, they delivered impeachment on Trump. I hate these a-holes, my friend said. So now I need to look up to see if there's anything. I don't see on my news feed here. I'll have to look somewhere else. Let me see. Did they really? This is unbelievable. Oh, okay. All right. So House managers deliver article of impeachment against Trump to the Senate, setting up a trial. As a filibuster clash paralyzes Senate, Democratic frustration over how to proceed grows. This is just unbelievable. These people are just sad. Sad. And the White House is now adding a sign language interpreter for briefings. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit of COVID here. Now, anybody that's been watching my videos knows that I am not a big proponent of wearing masks. I prefer not to, because if I'm not sick, I shouldn't have to wear one, and that's my feeling. But if I have to go into somewhere because I have to go food shopping, or I need to get supplies somewhere and they say you have to wear a mask, I put it on. As much as I hate it. But I actually found these, they call them mask turtles, but I actually got them really cheap. I don't remember where online I ordered them. But, you know, it's a plastic piece that goes over your mouth, and then you can put your mask on, and so it keeps the material off your face, and you actually can breathe a heck of a lot better because you don't have it coming at you. My face isn't breaking out the way it was since I started wearing them because the material's not rubbing. And it makes it a little more pleasing when you have to wear them. The other thing is, it gets really, really cold here in Massachusetts right now. So sometimes wearing a mask, you will feel a lot better with the mask because it kind of keeps your face warm. I just got to chill. I'm sorry. Anyway, and the reason I'm saying that is I just saw an article that came out at 5:46 p.m. Yahoo Finance. Moderna CEO offers a bleak assessment of the COVID-19 virus to stay with the world forever? Well, it'll stay forever, just like the flu stays forever. So, honestly, I really don't care. Uh, you know, what they say. Someday we will go back to normal. But I'll tell you that some of the places that I go to, one restaurant that I go to that I like to go and drink at, they have 4 people that tested positive for COVID. As soon as those people found out, they let the establishment know. They let everybody know that was there that day or around them to go get tested. I wasn't one of them because I hadn't been there in a while. And they totally disinfected the place. And then I just got a message from a friend of mine about another place that I tend to go and get pizza on Friday nights, or sometimes go there on a Thursday. And my friend who makes the pizzas, hang out with him for a while. Found out that they're shutting down till February 1st because quite a few patrons had COVID. So they're just going to play it safe. They're going to clean everything, let it run its course, and hopefully keep people safe. Well, I hope that works. We've kind of dodged a bullet when it comes to coming in contact with people. I tend to hang out the same amount of people, same group of people. We don't do anything crazy, but you need to take care of yourself. I've said this in other videos. Take your vitamins. Take your high dose vitamin C. Take zinc. Your vitamin D3. Make sure you're taking all that just to build your immune system up. I forgot to take mine today, so I'm going to take mine in a little bit. My whole day has been a little discombobulated. I rearranged my office a little bit so that I could have my green screen permanently behind me. So as you can see, I was able to do this screen with the beautiful flag flowing behind me. And it looks like I'm riding in the clouds with the flag. It's actually kind of awesome. A friend of mine actually asked if the next video that I do, can I do it on this impeachment and the trial. So I am tonight going to do a little bit of investigating. I'm going to also check to see, go through my Constitution to see if there's anything there. Then, excuse me, there. Then see if I have anything that I can bring to you tomorrow night. And I don't know how much I'll have. Because tomorrow I need to bring my little guy Sammy. He's a Chiweenie. And he's 2 years old, and tomorrow is his follow-up appointment for his yearly. He's got to get a heartworm test, a couple of shots. He's not going to like me too much tomorrow because he hates getting shots. But anyway, and then I have to do, a little bit of work. Now, the way the vet works is when I get there, I have to call them. They come out and get him, so which is a little bit better. Because if they trim his nails, he doesn't. I can't be there because he really cries. So I'll have him trim the nails and all that stuff, and I need them to check, his anal glands because a Chiweenie is very very long, and they really can't clean their rear end area, and I am not squeezing those glands. No, 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 no. It's not my forte. Then in another couple of days, I need to get somebody over to help me groom my 11-year-old Golden who needs his nails trimmed, and I can't do it by myself. I can't do it with my wife because she gets nervous. So I got to get somebody over to help. Or I just may take him for a ride over to someone's house that can do it. So I'm thinking while I'm in my car tomorrow waiting while they're working on Alfie, I will maybe look up some more stuff on the the impeachment trial. What can they really do? I know Turley, who actually testified. Yeah, the first time they went to impeach Donald Trump, saying that what they were doing, it wasn't right. It didn't follow the Constitution. He did not commit high crimes and misdemeanors. And they're saying that Trump incited a insurrection. They're freaking out of their minds. They are so afraid of that man. They are so afraid of him. But I think I'm going to end it here. I'm not sure right now where this is actually going. And probably will end up uploading it to my YouTube channel, so you can find me there at redpill66. I will do the same thing on Rumble and a couple other places. Eventually I'll put my link tree up so that once I have that all set, so you know where you can find me, to follow me. I'm going to try to get restreaming going on so that I can get on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and DLive all at the same time. So I think this is where I'm going to end it for tonight. I hope you stay safe. Please, please try and get some sleep. Last night I actually slept pretty good, and I hadn't for a while. Next time, I hope I get some good night's sleep tonight as well. All right, you all have a